Hello everyone and welcome back to my LEGO series. Today is the end of every single bot's second match. Without further ado, here is your fight card for today. We got Whiplash taking on Yeti in our first match. We got Witch Doctor taking on Two-Headed Death Flamingo in our second match. We got Deep Six and Petunia in our third match. We got Poison Arrow and Scorpios in our fourth match. We got Nightmare taking on Mega Tento in our fifth match. And our main event is Minotaur taking on Death Roll. That is all for today, and because I know that you like to get straight to the point, yeah, let's hop right in. Here is Whiplash coming in for our Whiplash vs Yeti fight. Whiplash is not sporting any new upgrades or configurations. Neither is Yeti. Yeti with that massive drum on the front and those big chunky wheels. The bots are loading in and making sure they're all ready, all prepared. Ready, and let the bot battle begin. Yeti immediately gets flipped by Whiplash. Wonder how that works. Yeti trying to use its force, but Whiplash just gets right under him and flips him over. Whiplash wants revenge from that very first match of season 2 that basically made Whiplash kind of look like a faulty not a faulty champion, just like a false champion, false crown. Let's see if Whiplash will get that revenge today. Whiplash losing its second wedgelet and losing one of its little forks on its lifter, but Yeti's also lost a fork, and Whiplash just got a little pop off. I don't know what came off, but something definitely did. I think that was Whiplash's other fork. Whiplash now has no forks, just has its spinner and lifting ability left. Yeti now going back to back hits on Whiplash. Whiplash just lost its back panel. Whiplash is being surgically removed piece by piece by Yeti. Yeti just thrashing him around. I think the Yeti is one of the few robots that could rip. Oh, and it just took off the lifter. Yeti is just still thrashing Whiplash around. Whiplash's lifters. Oh, never mind. It's gone. Its lifter's completely gone now. Yeti's now ripping off a few wheels off of Whiplash. Will that be it? And that'll be it. Yeti will take its win. The only other robot that has done that much damage, actually has done more damage to Whiplash, is the one and only Copperhead. Yeti's record's now 1-1. Hopefully we will see it do great in its next match. And speaking of next match, we have Witch Doctor taking on Two-Headed Death Flamingo. Two-Headed Death Flamingo is not all of us know, that's why I'm telling you, but Two-Headed Death Flamingo is from the UK. And is trying to compete on BattleBots. And has a very very cool design. Two-Headed Death Flamingo now has its hammer stuck in that drum spinner of Witch Doctor, but they both release. Witch Doctor now flips itself, but gets right back up. Two-Headed Death Flamingo, though, not letting them out, staying right on them. Both bots have lost half of their ground game. Yeah, they'll call it ground game. Two-Headed Death Flamingo now just getting popped by Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor just getting another massive hit on Two-Headed Death Flamingo, and another one. Two-Headed Death Flamingo might want to balance out that little side piece to try and get under Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor just thrashing around Two-Headed Death Flamingo. Now he's upside down, and Witch Doctor did a little bit damage to the top. Oh, nice shot by Witch Doctor. Two-Head Doppelganger now has no ground clearance, but neither does Witch Doctor. Oh, the Two-Head Doppelganger just got knocked off on its head, but as we know, it has those dual hammers, but it seems to be able to self-right. Oh, but first, Witch Doctor gets it right back on its feet. Witch Doctor seems to might be having a little bit of weapon problems. Doesn't seem to be firing on all cylinders. Of course, I know it's not firing on all cylinders because I'm the one that built it. Witch Doctor now using that self-rider to get right back up. A Two-Head Deathmango using those hammers to try and lock on with one arm and whack with the other. But so far unsuccessful. And Witch Doctor's now on its back and self-rights immediately. Witch Doctor's self-rider's not closed and it gets stuck on its back. I don't think there's enough power in that thing to flip it back. He's trying. No, nice job by Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor gets right back on its feet. To a Deathmango that was clawing away at that little self-rider Witch Doctor. Now again locking right in to those little weak points of Witch Doctor. Now flips it over. Oh, I saw something move there. I think something's loose. I think that's gonna be it for Witch Doctor. That's gonna be it. Two-Headed Deathmango is now somehow 2-0. Impressive. Now we have a deadly in real life bot on BattleBots that was actually banned. And now we have here testing our new blade, and it is none other than Deep 6. Wow, look at the size of that blade. The blade is 3 plates long, which may not seem that, you know, impressive. But let's take uppercuts for example. Uppercuts is also 3, but it's not as large, and we have kind of seen how much damage that could do. Deep 6 just immediately rips off the head on Petunia. Petunia now just taking hits from that big old disc. Deep 6 is now just whacking away. I'll assume they're trying to flip him over because yeah, my throat's getting dry. Oh, and Deep 6 flips Petunia. Oh, it flips it right back up. Good sportsmanship, and Petunia just flips itself again. Come on, Petunia. Deep 6 trying to just get a bit more damage, trying to flip him back over. And Deep 6 is successful with that, and okay, Petunia's got flipped again. Just stay on your feet, Petunia, for 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Oh, I just realized that front part of the plow on Petunia seems to be gone as well. Oh, Deep 6 with another big flip on Petunia. Yeah, that front piece of Petunia's wedge is gone. Petunia now on its back, but gets flipped up again. And Petunia's now in the corner, trying to stop Deep 6 from spinning up, but it rips off one of Petunia's wheels. I think that's gonna be it. Petunia's not moving. Deep 6 will get its first win of the season. An impressive win is probably the best way you could describe this match. I actually want to see Deep 6 fight again. Like, that weapon just mwah. Now we have a prior version of Copperhead coming up, and that is none other than Poison Arrow. Poison Arrow is made by the same team as Copperhead, and for some time on BattleBots, even if it was just for one match, Copperhead used the exact same drum as Poison Arrow. Let the bot battle begin. Poison Arrow taking on Scorpio. Scorpio gets right under Poison Arrow, letting down that hammer saw and ripping off something. I think that was a little thing to keep the drum from scraping the ground while it's upside down. Well, that's a little too late for that, right? Scorpio's just digging that blade right into Poison Arrow. But this is Lego, so it's not actually doing as much damage as we hope it would. Poison Arrow's getting awfully close to the edge. I'd get out of the... Okay. And he's out. As you saw me, I kind of knew he was gonna fall out. So I saved myself some time by not letting him fall to his eternal doom. Now we have Nightmare coming up. Nightmare. Just that massive spinner. Not as big as Deep Six, but I will not say that it's any less powerful. Ready? Let the bot battle begin. But Megatento immediately getting its face ripped off. But almost flipping Nightmare, but Nightmare is able to survive. Nightmare now with a massive shot on Megatento, ripping apart more of that little big face, and Megatento flips Nightmare onto its back, and as we all know, Nightmare cannot self-right, and okay, Megatento's just gonna leave him. Megatento somehow won? I mean, I guess so. It is main event time. Here's Minotaur rolling in. I don't know why, but I just find the little bull on top hilarious because it's not even that great. More just the bull face and the entire bull thing. Now both bots are loaded in. Death Roll and Minotaur both showing off their weapons. Both are quite deadly. Ready? And let the main event begin. Death Roll now moving in and getting flipped over, but gets right back up. Death Roll getting its blade going, and its blade's broken. Death Roll's already lost its weapon. Only like 20 seconds into this match. Minotaur was now crab walking for a minute. I thought its drive was down, but no, it was just stuck on some debris from Death Roll's shattered disc. No pun intended, shatter. Minotaur is now just somehow dominating Death Roll, even though Death Roll clearly has the ground clearance. Minotaur now going to work on that side armor. Death Roll trying to flip itself over, and it does successfully. Death Roll just being knocked around the box. Minotaur with another flip, and Death Roll gets stuck on some debris. Will he leave him? Oh no, he won't. Minotaur's not gonna leave him on debris. Speaking of which, where did the other piece of the blade go? I don't see it anywhere. I think it's just in the blind spot of the camera here. Anyways, Minotaur continuing to dominate this match by throwing Death Roll all around the box. Death Roll now stuck upside down and on the wall. Minotaur is not letting Death Roll get the chance to flip itself back over, trying to get as much damage as it can. Oh, there's also a chunk of Death Roll's wedge missing now. That's not good. And Minotaur will take the win. Death Roll seems to not be able to self-right. Minotaur, great job dominating this match. And that'll be it for today's episode. Thanks all for coming. Bye-bye now.